I did not know the tech guy was going to do that. So I'm
surprise.
I'm dying. I didn't know you had that light either.
Oh yeah.
Turn on the light. Let's see it in real time now. Oh my goodness.
It's all my techno gadgets. It's just a little. It's magnetic and everything, and oh yeah. I don't want to. It's kind of seizure inducing.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we need a warning. Sorry. Yeah. It's totally 80s dance tech music. Although you do like a techno beat, which is funny because you do not like to dance.
I don't like to dance, but I love dance music. I get more tech guy stuff done to dance music.
Austin, you're Jamie's nephew. Hello. That's awesome. Discothèque. Oui, oui. Mon ami.
Yes.
I love it. Well, and the funny thing is, right before we started the live, I said, it's a bummer that our cat isn't in here because my necklace is like hitting the light. So it was already discotheque, just, old school style.
No, I mean, I guess, we're not going to be doing these quite as often for a little while. So I thought we should have some fun. And Tuesday nights, we got to get the energy back up, right?
We got to get the energy up. We got to make it happen. Oh, thanks for the comment on my hair, Sharon. I'm at that grow out stage where it's kind of wacky. So I appreciate it. That's very nice. Lisa, you began Lost Coast last night. You're loving it. Oh, I think Michelle commented earlier. It's always crazy, not crazy, but it's always, there's so much energy that I feel right before sending a book out into the world. And there's kind of this frenetic energy for a couple days. Thank you, Michelle. That makes my day. I mean, like, truly, you have no idea. It totally makes my day. There's always this like frenetic energy, before you send it out into the world. And that lasts for a couple days. And then, I don't know, there's kind of like this weird lull and calm that comes over me where I'm sort of like, okay, well, that's done. Like, it's out there. It's yours now. Like, it's not for me. It's for readers. But then I always forget, and you would think I would know this by now, but then I always forget. Right, it goes out, and then readers actually have time to read it. So just the last few days, I think like every day I've been getting messages from readers, which I appreciate so much, because I don't think before I started writing, it wasn't because I didn't love books, but I don't think I thought like, oh, I could tell an author that, like, it's huge. So I have all the gratitude. So thank you for everyone who is reading it and sending me notes and all of that good stuff. It is growing fast. It feels slow, Lenny, but it's starting to feel, I know. Okay. I know, right, Leslie? It's like, it's got like these little funky stick out things, but it's like it's beachy. It works for Lost Coast, right? It's that vibe. Oh, okay, Lillian, you're going to make me cry. And now I made it crazy. And I'm drinking out of my favorite mug, which you sent me, then I have to swallow. Do I have other self-published novels in the works? I have a bunch more indie books in the works, Karen. Yes, indeed. We're just trying to figure out timing to release them. I'm in this very strange place that I have never been in my entire writing career, where I have, is it 4? Tech Guy? Is it 3 or 4?
Sorry, I was reading.
Okay, comments. No. I can't remember.
I busted. Oops, I wasn't listening.
Attention.
I wasn't listening.
Pay attention. I don't remember if it's 3 or 4 books that I have like in some state of being finished. Like a first draft of 3 different novels that are finished, right? Yeah.
4.
4 is 4. Okay, 4. Yeah. That I have 4 that I have been working on for a couple years now, but they're all in various states. So now it's just a matter of trying to figure out timing.
Oh wait, no, 5. I forgot one. We've got another one.
We do?
We're doing.
What's 5?
It was my idea.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It's
come on, George. What the heck?
Always. Thanks, George. Thanks for backing me up on that one. Anyway, I have things that they're certainly not ready to be published yet. They need beta readers. So if anybody wants to be a beta reader, one of the things that I want to do with the collab group, well, I want to hear what you think about tonight first, because we had way too much fun with this one. Way too much fun. So I think I would like to do it again if you all enjoy it. But I was also thinking I would love for our cozy collab space to also, maybe be a space where if you want to do an early read and give me some feedback, that sort of thing, I would love that. But yeah, our big challenge, just because we have so much going on in our like non-bookish lives, is when we release them. So maybe there'll be one more that comes out this year, like in the fall. I think I can make that timing work. And if not, there'll be like an abundance of stuff next year. So there you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I know. He's pretty
Leslie,
awesome.
we did that once, and that's enough because he's perfect. So
I know. It's true. It's true. Okay, yay. Okay, you're all good. Oh, yay. I would so appreciate it, because I think when you venture into things, I always get beta readers for mysteries too, but especially going into some new genres. I have a rom-com in the works. I have something else similar in style to Lost Coast. That's more a story of, like personal relationships and families. I know,
Yeah,
Julie,
right?
sometimes
Yeah.
we do. Not always, but every once in a while. So I have some stuff that's not in the same vein. Of course, like Lost Coast, I can't take away who I am as a writer. So all of my cozy vibes come through, but they're different. So and if we do this, you have to promise that you give honest, I know, Dylan, a rom-com, a holiday rom-com. How's that? You have to provide honest feedback. That's part of the deal. You can't just be like, oh, I loved it. Like, no, because the whole part of beta reading is to make a book stronger. So, yeah.
So far it looks like 100% yes
Okay.
on the beta reader question. The funny thing is, because this is the internet, I would have expected at least one person to be like, nah, that's okay.
Yeah, I hate your
That's
stuff.
fine.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you're terrible. I don't want to read your stuff. Okay, yeah. So don't answer the question yet about if we should do another collaboration for This Time It's Murder until you see it, because maybe you will not agree. But tonight, first of all, it's so good to be back with everybody. I've missed you. Tonight, we are going to watch the whole thing in its entirety, because I wanted to share it with our group here first. And then I will share it out on social over the next few days. But I want to recap before we get into that. I want to recap what we came up with together, because it's been a while. It's been a minute. We did this at the beginning of the year, and then we had kind of the big surge of Omicron again. And then here in Ashland, things shut down, including the library. So it was hard to get into film. So it got bumped back a little bit. I will say that we had to take some slight creative license with a few of the ideas, just a little. And it'll be fun if you pick up what that is. Just based on timing and availability, getting into the library and casting and things like that. So, okay, so for This Time It's Murder. And if you're new tonight, our group here has had 2 years now, over 2 years of just all things bookish together. But especially, I think the way we initially connected was writing stories together. So this is an evolution of that. We brainstormed the plot together, and then the tech guy and I went out to Ashland to film it. So I'm going to recap everything that we came up with, that you came up with, and then we'll get right to the good stuff. So the setting is the Ashland Public Library, where I am returning library books. We have the time of day as dusk. We have the tech guy as a detective. Yes. Let's see. Then this was the best and the worst part, because we brainstormed this together. It wasn't just me. We had to figure out a way to make all of these things come together. The clues.
This was not easy.
This was not easy, but it's also just amazing. What I love about our group is that everybody brings it in terms of plot ideas. So yeah. Okay, so we had a journal entry that ends partway through. We had a lipstick warning on a bathroom mirror. We had a mysterious person lurking in every corner. So good. We had a photo torn with half of the face missing. We had a lost child who only speaks French. And we had a hotel key found in a fish tank. Okay? So that is the refresher. I know many of you came up with these exact things. So then our marching orders were to take that and turn that into some sort of cohesive plot where, a lipstick morning on a bathroom mirror and a hotel key hidden in a fish tank all come together. And I'm pretty excited about it. George, were the books being returned on time? Never, right? Of course. I'm sure I had massive late fees. They probably were also dropped in the tub. Here you would have to jump through so many hoops to film in the library. The library was phenomenal.
Yeah, they were just like, whatever,
Yeah.
let me go for it. So it was pretty fun. We could have done anything
They were
in the
so
library.
great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ashland Public
Yes,
Library.
thank you.
The whole library staff was amazing. They were very accommodating. I don't want to give away any spoilers,
Yeah,
but in terms of creative licensing, there were a few things that we had to tweak just a little bit. But there were also library staff who were all in for wanting to participate as well. So if we do another one, we might need more roles. Of course, the librarian in charge also was like, can one of the librarians die? So there you go.
Sounds like somebody might be getting a bad performance review.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so what do you think? Without further ado, should we get to it? Well, we'll do, it's 8 episodes. So what I thought we would do is we'll watch one, chat for a second, watch the next one, chat for a second, because everyone is such a great sleuth. I'm sure you're going to pick up on some of the minor tweaks, and I also want to hear where you think the story is going as we watch it together. Okay.
And then these are going to be released individually starting tomorrow, right? So people they wouldn't necessarily have to watch this whole live to see them again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Okay, let's do it. Episode 1. Here we go.
This is the tale of a day in the life of a murder mongress. When a simple walk to the library turned most suspicious. Here's what happened. I took a spring walk through the blooming trees to the idyllic Carnegie-style library in downtown Ashland. The tech guy was filming me shoot a quick promo for their upcoming summer reading program, when all of a sudden, I noticed a look of horror flash across his face. When I asked him what was wrong, he said he had spotted something or someone lurking in the shot, which could only mean one thing. This time, it's murder.
Okay, there we have it. Episode 1. What do you think? What's happening? Tell me. Anna Louise, you found library books in your little free library today. You'll return them. Oh no, you found actual library books in the little free library? Oops. You are a true librarian that you're also going to take them and return them to their rightful place. This is an Oscar-worthy performance. Well, Lynn,
Totally.
Absolutely.
Also, let me know in the comments if the volume is okay, because we have it turned down here, so I just want to make sure you can hear everything.
Joseph, don't you love the Carnegie Library? Had to do it. It's Midsummer-esque. Yes, totally.
yes.
Yeah, our Etsy shop's a sponsor.
What?
That's hilarious. I see we already have some theories building. I don't know. Let's see. Volume is fine. Right away, don't go in. I know, Tiffany, what are we thinking? Have you seen that commercial? I can't remember what, it's for like an insurance company where it's around Halloween time. It's like based off of every thriller movie, right? And the kids like run into the barn where all of the knives
hide behind the chainsaws
exactly.
and stuff, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, that's great. All
the
right.
volume of the video is slightly lower than the talking volume. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. That's
just
on
turn the
purpose
volume up.
because,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. The tech guy's clone escaped. Okay. All right. Could be. All right. On we go to episode 2.
After seeing the tech guy panic, which he is not prone to do, I decided we should probably call the local police. The tech guy was so insistent that whomever he had seen on camera was dangerous, very dangerous. Relief came over me as the detective arrived on the scene. I explained what we had seen and that we might be in danger. Only my relief was short-lived because the detective blew me off. He even had the nerve to tell me that maybe I had written too many mysteries and that my imagination was getting the best of me. Only it wasn't my imagination. It was the tech guys. I felt so silly after the detective left, but then another flash of movement caught my eye. This time, it's murder.
Sheriff guy, that stash. I know. You just said you should have had the stash.
I know. Well, as you can see, we had Hollywood level prop budgets for this. Hollywood level. This is. I mean, I could see this Netflix picking this up.
Definitely, they're calling tomorrow.
Totally.
There's no problem there. Your stash was made out of construction paper, yes?
Yeah.
Which you taped to your actual stash.
Maybe we'll do an outtake reel because that thing fell off like 28 times just for that scene alone.
I know.
So I was not happy.
I know, that would be funny because you're like, oh, every time, the stash. It happens so fast. I know, this will be good because we're all previewing it together tonight, but then we'll give you opportunities to go back and watch it the rest of the time. It's too distracting. I know, the stash is where it's at. It had to happen.
Yes, it does. It does need a name and credit.
Totally.
I know, I totally forgot. I was going to be wearing it during my dance scene earlier. But.
Cajun Peach wants to know if the orange thing on your hip was a gun. Yes, it was a plastic gun.
Yes, and handcuffs.
And handcuffs.
In
And
the
you had
other
a badge.
pocket.
You had a
Yes,
badge.
and my badge.
A plastic badge.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I should have those in here too. I blew it. Well, I was so busy setting up the dance studio back here that I totally forgot. So.
I was wondering if my husband looked suspiciously like the Detective Melmac. 100%, right? Okay. Yeah, all right. Bloopers. That's going to have to come. Sky Guy he could make an appearance. We'll have to see.
Actually, blooper reels are pretty fun because we've put together a couple of Tort Test Kitchen blooper reels and they're hilarious.
They are. We'll have to do that for sure.
It's just you shoot all this video for less than 8 minutes, and there's a lot of stuff that went wrong. So we'll talk about it after the next episode.
And we're at the Library National, just like literally on Main Street. Jules would walk by it every day on our way to tours. So we were on full display. Fortunately, there was no one around at the time. All right, moving on to episode 3. Here we go. I want to know what your theories are. Be working on them.
The tech guy and I took a minute to regroup. I still needed to return my books and find another place to set up for the promo. We continued on, keeping on high alert and trying to shake the feeling that we were being watched. I might have been able to blow it off as the tech guy having one too many cups of coffee or blaming it on the all-nighter he had pulled to prep for our next live. But as I returned my books, when I looked to my feet, I discovered a journal. A journal with notes and scribbles and a ripped entry. I had a sinking suspicion that this time it's murder.
Did you notice the special effects?
Oh, I forgot to mention Hollywood level special effects too. It's Hollywood level. Yes.
Oh, there you go. Thanks, Sky Guy. Sky Guy made like a you get a Sky Guy hand? Whoa.
Wait, do you want to come in and announce your news?
Oh, yeah. You want to share college news? Oh, no, he won't do it. Okay. He's got to go.
That's right. He's got
a thing tonight. He's got a speech at school. He made a decision on college.
There it is. Got the badge.
What else?
My gun. Apparently it has one shot. Now it's done.
Okay.
And I've got the cuffs. Those are solid, but they actually came with a key too. So, look at that key.
So cute. Lynn, I knew you would love the journal. It is alien abduction. Yeah, it could be. This time it's a trap. Oh man, Darth Aid is in so much trouble for losing that journal, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. I had that other journal. We use that one. Okay.
Okay, he says. Well, Leanne, I noticed a Star Wars feel like we're going into warp speed. Ooh, yeah. I wonder.
Total coincidence. Total coincidence.
Total coincidence. April, you've been wondering if Sky Guy's a lurker. Not. Sometimes he is. Every once in a while. But usually he's at practice. In fact, they got done early. But I think he took off early because he has another thing at school.
No, the funny thing is, I texted him.
Oh, you did?
This
That's
is
how he.
21st century live streaming family. I texted him and said, "Hey, can you bring me my gun and handcuffs?" So we're on a watch list somewhere now. Although this is Southern Oregon.
Parenting at its best. Yeah. Skywalker guy. That's good, Leslie. Okay. Is anyone feeling a theory? Have we come up with any other theories? We've got time warp speed, library books gone awry.
I know, it was distracting.
Marty. Oh dear. Okay. Clearly we had too much fun with this. All right. Moving on to, are we up to 4?
We are in 4, going into 4, yeah.
Going into 4. Okay. Yep. Get your theories together. What's happening? You came up with these. What's happening?
We continued inside. The library was eerily quiet. I couldn't shake my nerves as I tried to shoot the promo again. The tech guy kept freaking out, which was throwing me off. So I told him to give me a minute. I wanted to go splash some water on my face and try to settle my nerves. That would make me feel better. Only the tech guy didn't want to be left alone. I told him to wait and I would be right back. I should have listened to him because when I walked into the bathroom, I was stunned and I had to call him back in to see the warning for help written in lipstick on the bathroom mirror. There's no question. This time, it's murder.
We also defaced library property. Anna Louise, what do you say about that?
And filmed in a restroom.
Yeah, right, totally.
So there's that. Yeah.
Yeah, Beth, tech guy, Sky Guy. I can't keep track of the guys. Detective guy. His cuffs are right up there with Brian's, right? An actual.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Set of cuffs, yeah.
Totally, yeah, just like Brian's.
Yeah, totally. Sure. I'm sure. You should let them know that we have a spare that we can send down if you need them.
This is true. This is true.
Oh yeah, I think that's true.
You've told the story before, but we could take a 30-second aside. You got to talk about when you called the Hood River Sheriff's Office about seeing the climb.
Yeah, this is
because there's probably I know there are like 60 people on there probably wondering.
When I wrote my very first mystery scene of the climb, I had gotten to the point where the body happens, like somebody falls off the top of a cliff, but of course it's murder. And I had no idea what would happen next because this was taking place in the Columbia River Gorge outside of Portland, pretty remote. Who comes? Like who shows up to something like that? Because you also have to hike up, a 4-mile trail up 2,000 feet to get to the scene of the crime. So in my naivety of my writing life, or maybe my brilliance, who knows, for just being completely naive, I decided that the best choice would be to just, Google the Hood River County Sheriff's Office. And I called them and said, hey, I'm working on a mystery. I don't have anything published yet. I haven't finished this mystery. I have not.
No one knows who she is.
No one knows. I have no track record to my name. I'm just saying, I'm working on a mystery, and I'm wondering, if someone were to get pushed off a cliff, who would come? And I can't believe this now in hindsight, but they were amazing. They answered all my questions. They connected me with the crag rats. I got way more information than I even needed. But there you go. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Beth, can you ask Brian if his cuffs have a safety release? Because these do.
Right.
So,
yeah, that's important.
I'm sure that criminals would appreciate that.
Kara, defacing library property is a felony. It should be. It absolutely should be. I should also say no bathroom mirrors were harmed in this. I asked the library ahead of time, and we brought cleaning supplies to clean off the lipstick, so not to worry.
Yeah, we had our Windex wipes.
Yeah,
So actually the mirror was cleaner when we left than it was when we got there.
Maybe,
So
could be.
Yeah.
No jump scares in the stalls. Oh yeah, that'd be terrible.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, that's a good question.
Robin, where is the library staff? I want to know this as well. Where's the library staff and what is happening? Yeah, it's so many questions, isn't it? Law enforcement supports the writing community. Yeah, Lenny, I think they do. Yeah. What else do we have? Early today, Leslie, you Googled, do you have to break a body's limb after rigor mortis sets in? Yeah.
Actually, rigor mortis isn't a permanent condition because it actually, once it sets in, it goes away and then everything's flexible again.
Why do you know this?
I had no comment.
Yeah, okay. Cherry, maybe the staff got murdered. Anna Louise, you're all in the workroom. Could be. So many theories. I don't know.
Too many buttons.
I don't know. All right. Should we continue on with our...
We're going into episode 5.
We're going into episode 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 5. Here we go, 5.
Things were getting serious. We looked around the main floor for a librarian or a patron without any luck. So I decided to head to the children's section to see if we could find help there. I tried to push my worries aside. The children's section was bright and cheerful, unlike my mood. Fortunately, we finally bumped into someone. Unfortunately, they weren't able to offer any assistance. The person was speaking French, appeared to be lost, and then, suddenly, out of nowhere, attacked the tech guy with a baguette. This time, it's murder?
A baguette-wielding lost French person. Did Sky Guy bring in the beret?
Yeah.
Our great props.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to show that off too. I think the baguette, might be done by now.
I'm not going to put that on.
You're not going to put it on. Yeah. You got to have a beret for a lost French person. There were no children in the library at the time of filming, so that was one of the pieces of creative licensing that we had to take. But as you saw, many of the library staff were quite happy to jump in. She did look angry.
She looked angry, and the funny thing about that, Lenny, is that was we didn't expect it. So that when I jumped back with the camera there, that was on purpose. Because she came at me with a baguette. It wasn't scripted that way. So, but it worked. It worked great, but it was terrifying.
Baguette to death. I don't know what the title of that. Those out of control French, totally. Yes, it's true. All French people wear berets and carry around baguettes too, right?
Yeah. I don't think so.
I don't think food is allowed in the library. No.
Another cool thing about shooting in a library in a very tiny town.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were great about it. You didn't know, Melmac, that you needed to see Tech Guy being attacked with a baguette today, did you? You didn't know that was going to be on your bingo list for a Tuesday in April. Lisa, I'm glad that you're enjoying the story. Does anyone have any sense of where we're going to go with this? Marty, there's a knife in the baguette. See, that would work. You could have a very long knife in a baguette. You just whip it out. Plus, then when you do the murder, and then you could just have a snack after. I guess it's like 2 for 1. Baguette, borrow, and steal. Yes, totally. Here we go. Book 18. I'm on it. It is no idea, Sharon. Come on. It's true, Joseph. Day-old baguette that's a crime against baking in and of itself, right? And it's hard. You could definitely.
Actually, the day after the shoot, it would have been a good murder weapon. It was pretty rock solid.
It's true. Helen, you have no clue. I'm surprised by this. It seems so clear to me. It was that way when I was trying to piece together, how are these things gonna come? I'm not sure. Oh dear. Baguette and tag it. Oh my gosh. There it is.
Oh,
What
wow.
a crunchy way to die. Oh, George. You guys are
What
so
a
great.
crummy way to die.
What a crummy way to die. A crummy way to die is also good. A celiac murder. Oh no. Oh, I need to take notes and just like plot these down. I haven't
Yeah.
used bread for a while. I know, right, Julie? That's great. We should have named this. We just named this one the collab edition, right?
Right.
Maybe if we do it again, we're going to have to come up with a title for it. It is a good title. Nice, Robin, huh? Okay. Are we ready for episode 6? 6.
Number 6.
Remember, there are only 8. So theories should just be spinning in your head by now, for sure, right?
I'm not even sure I have a theory, and I filmed this.
Do you have your badge on just for good now?
Actually, yeah, look at that.
Okay. All right.
It's my live stream badge.
Okay, here we go. Episode 6.
The French person vanished as quickly as they had appeared. I was thoroughly confused. Was the French person a figment of my imagination? Had we seen a ghost? No, because they dropped something in their haste to get away. A photo. A ripped photo with a face torn in half? Was it a clue? I showed it to the tech guy, who started freaking out again and swore that the photo was of him. Impossible, unless this time it's murder.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What is happening? What is happening? How is this even humanly possible? There's a ripped photo of the tech guy on the floor now. I don't know. I'm stumped. Lynn, is it sheriff guy now? Name change. I know. It was a little hard to track, like just no, because the sheriff guy had a different shirt. That's right. Had a different shirt.
What? No, it's not hard to try. I brought costumes. What? Oh, man.
Maybe it's Sky Guy. One of Tech Guy's many clones is murdered. I love it. Helen, he's got an evil twin from an alternative galaxy. I love this. He has a double life. Yes, Julie, totally. Maybe the beret wearer is Inspector Clouseau's long lost love child. Diane, his evil twin, has to be involved, right? The tech guy, he's reading other authors' books. He's the victim. Oh, George, that's hilarious. Taylin, did we ever think you would be star actors? Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
The answer's no.
Definitely
I never
no.
thought that.
An exchange student's mom is tracking him down. I love it. The lurker is a lookalike. He broke up with his French girlfriend. She stole his journal and wrote help on the wall. Very interesting theory. Sheriff guy blew you off because he's also French and didn't understand what you were saying. And the French girl thought you were her evil mustached uncle trying to steal her journal. Oh, these are so good. Back to the Future, he's trying not to mess up the space-time continuum. Ooh.
Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting, Lenny. Oh my gosh. I can't even with this. Sliders was a cool version. Oh, I loved
Sliders
yes.
was an awesome show. I loved that.
Such a good show.
Actually, I love Sliders' take on why we never actually see Bigfoot.
I can't remember what it was.
Oh, no, wait. No, sorry. I'm confusing Sliders and The Invisible Man.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Sorry. Yeah. Sliders was a great show, though.
A deranged fan wants to replace the tech guy, Anna. Yeah, right. Could be. Watch out. Uh-huh. So many theories. Cherry, I can't see how you're going to bring in the fish tank. Neither could I. That one stumped me for like, I don't even know how many weeks. I had everything kind of loosely sketched out and then the fish tank, but just you wait.
Well, yeah, let's watch episode 7 and then we'll talk a little bit about that.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Episode 7. Here we go.
I needed to get help. I had never seen the tech guy like this. He was confused and having a hard time concentrating. While I went to look for library staff or anyone to help, the tech guy kept mumbling something about a fish Or a fish tank? I tried to tell him that the library didn't have a fish tank, but he was so convinced that we had to find a fish. I helped look through the bookshelves until I finally stumbled upon A Fish Called Wanda DVD, which, to my surprise, had a hotel key tucked inside. The tech guy's face told me without a doubt, this time it's murder.
A Fish Called Wanda. Also, who loves that movie? So good. Kevin Kline.
So good, but I do want to say that
Yes.
I looked it up and I was so excited because there was a movie called Fish Tank. Fish Tank! And Ashland Library had the DVD in, but we couldn't find it on the shelf. So
Someone, Anna Louise,
yeah,
they probably
I
put
know
it
we
in a
have some
little free
librarians on
library.
here, but
Yeah.
it was so disappointing because it was there. It's a movie called Fish Tank. It was so perfect, but we couldn't find it.
We couldn't find it, so we had to settle for A Fish Called
Yeah.
Wanda. I mean, what else are you going to do? Also, the Ashland Public Library does not have a fish tank. That was like, and then I was like, well, could we bring a fish tank in? But how? I don't have a fish tank. So, yeah, again, creative license. That's the beautiful thing about writing, especially because I know some of us are writers in this group. Like, we can just make that up, right? No problem. I told you. How dare he, George? He's got a whole stack of other cozies at a hotel. I would actually be okay with that. Like, I encourage reading, but I wouldn't in this. Obviously not. Kill him. Kill him.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I know. Well, thank you, but I'm still disappointed. I was so disappointed. You actually had to get me out of my funk there because
I did. You were really, you were pretty
I was
distraught.
so bummed.
We should have filmed that because you were searching for much longer than was necessary. Where I was like,
much longer than you wanted me to be searching. Let's be
give it
honest.
up. Somebody took it. Somebody pocketed. And now we need to find that movie. Actually, that should be our other thing. We need to
Right.
we need to do
Oh,
like
I'm
a
sure.
live stream of watching Fish Tank.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen Fish Tank? That's a question. The Prowler has the fish tank, right? Yeah, totally, Leslie. Night Stalker. It's a great library, Annette, isn't it? Or a great theory. Yes, that is a good theory. We'll have to see. Let's see. I don't have a clue what's going on, but I wouldn't go into that hotel room to find out, right, Tiffany? No, don't go in. Stay far, far away from the hotel room. The detective is in on it. Cherry, could be. The hotel key is a port key. Ooh, Lynn, somebody's a Harry Potter fan. Sky Guy took the fish tank to throw you off.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
Senior prank.
Yeah, senior prank. It could happen. Are senior pranks a thing other places? We'll have to find out. Apparently that movie really does exist. Fish Tank. We're going to have to find it. I will find it for sure. It's got to happen. All right. Well, I do believe this leads us to our conclusion.
The exciting conclusion.
The thrilling, the
conclusion.
heart-stopping conclusion of This Time It's Murder, the collab edition. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, we are. Okay, here we go.
A trip to the library had taken a mysterious turn. Was it murder? Let's recap. The tech guy crossed into another dimension. He saw himself as we were filming. He couldn't let alternative versions of himself meet. He used his journal to take notes to track his timeline, but then he spotted himself and got out of there. He left himself a warning message on the mirror. He passed the French person and dropped the photo talisman he was using to know which was the true timeline. He hid the key to the hotel room where he left all of the answers to the multiverse. Okay, so it wasn't murder, but there's still one clue left unsolved. How did he cross into another dimension, and what happened to the other tech guy? Who knows? Maybe next time, it's murder.
What do you think? The multiverse. How do we get that hotel key? Because I need answers. I'm asking you, tech guy. I need answers. How do we get it?
Well, I made it, so.
Oh. Oh.
Yep.
TARDIS,
much,
Lenny.
yeah.
I know. We got the sense that just based on your cinematography, right? You were Lenny, Back to the Future.
So the one thing I will say is that as the saying goes, the book is always better. That's because it's freaking hard to make a movie.
Yeah, I know,
really
especially
hard.
short, like 1 minute.
Yes,
Yeah.
but even if we had like 2 hours, that would have made it even more difficult. So
It's very true.
yeah. Anyway, I'm just saying it's like we could have written a really great story, but with all those particular clues and piecing those together, that was tough.
Oh, so fun. A sci-fi mystery. It had to happen, Melmac. It's the tech guy, right? So there it is. Who knew Ashland was a time portal? Well, I knew. I definitely knew for sure. Thank you, Beth. Thank you all for your clever ideas, for plotting it all together.
If it was better, yeah.
The promo of the tech guy running around the library, right? And I do have questions about what happened to your alternate timeline versions of yourself. Like, where are they? Are we sure that they're still out there in the multiverse?
They're in a room in the basement.
Oh, okay. Right. You were expecting Baby Yoda to show up, Lillian. Maybe another time. Oscar were there for sure. I mean, right. Netflix is going to be calling. Obviously, the Oscars. I don't know what else. Our great overacting, our incredible props. Who else do we need to thank? We need to thank the Academy now.
Who else we do need to thank? We could thank Apple. Everything was shot on an iPhone. Apple.
Are you? I just choked on my water. Now the tech guy thinks he's going to get a call from Apple.
Totally. Tim Cook is. Oh, just a second. I have to take this. Sorry.
It's Tim calling. Right.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I feel like this could be a series, right? Is somebody really calling?
I found Fish Tank.
You found Fish Tank?
I found Fish Tank, the movie. It's everything changes for 15-year-old Mia when her mom brings home a new boyfriend.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe
So
it's
there you
racy.
go. Yeah.
Let's find out.
2009, not rated.
Do not slap him at the Oscars, Ellie, too soon. No, it's so good. It's totally on point. I'm with you. Anyway, I feel like this has the makings of a series. We could do so. Has a multiverse murder happened yet? I need to know. Oh yeah, that has to happen.
It's actually funny too because a lot of stuff did happen off camera. The scene where I ran down the stairs. One, I almost face planted, so there was that, which would have been funny. But there were 2 women walking by on the sidewalk below that kind of jumped and looked at me like, what is going on here? Because I'm wearing a hoodie. I came running around the corner and I thought I was going to get the real cuffs.
Plus, there were a lot of scenes that didn't make the cut too.
Right,
That's what's also interesting. Like, what else? There were a lot of library staff lurking, watching the whole time. So that was fun.
That took some creative editing a couple of times.
It did.
Yeah.
Helen, are we ever going to see a body? I mean, I feel like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's got to happen at some point. Is it a real body? Probably not. But will there be a body at some point? I don't know. Maybe, or maybe not. We'll have to see. We will have to see. My question though is, should we do one of these again at some point? Do you want to know?
We wanted to get wanted to get Officer Matt. We wanted to get him for to play the detective role, but it wasn't in the card system.
Well, no, it was also on the list that the tech guy had to be the detective.
Right. No, I know, but I had originally said let's get Matt, but it wasn't going to happen. So.
Yeah, it could have been fun. I definitely had so much fun filming this. We had clearly way too much fun filming this together. And I love the idea of just figuring out how these very seemingly unrelated things come together. I will say it's been great for me, and I hope it's fun for you, because I think it like helps spur my creative energy too, because it's like, how does this happen? Oh, okay. No, there's going to be a solution for everything, right?
Yeah, but now you're going to encourage them. So next time the stuff's going to be even crazier.
That's true.
Like
Be kind.
a fish tank will be the least of our concerns.
That's right. The yeast of our worries.
The yeast of our worries.
There you go.
Write
There's
that
a title.
down.
I did. I wanted to use that for a title at one point. That was like on a list, and the publishing house said no. Yay.
Publishers.
I know. Next time, invite Adam Driver. Okay, yeah. I mean, probably when the tech guy hears from Tim Cook, he can just like give Adam a call and be like, "Hey, Adam, come on up to Ashland," and or wherever we do it. Maybe we'll have to do one somewhere else. I'm thinking fall. I think fall. What do y'all think? Fall would be fun. Spooky, Halloweenish, something. I'm not sure.
That could be cool.
That could be cool. Okay. We'll tuck that in. Anyway, thank you for being part of this process. It was, I hope that you took even an ounce of an enjoyment from it, because it was definitely great fun for us, even with all of the mustaches falling off and not being able to find fish tank. Yes.
Yeah. We could do one up there.
Yeah, we could do a Leavenworth edition.
Yeah. Now there's a lot of votes for Leavenworth.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. Oh, got to think on that. Okay, let's see. And like we said, we will share them all out on social over the next few days. So if you want to go back and pay attention closer, like you can, or you can just be done with it too. That's fine. Fall on the Lost Coast. Dude, that would be fun. Work the non-mystery title into a mystery. Good stuff. Let's see. What else do we have? Hey, look at that. Speaking of Lost Coast, it is out now. Thank you all so much for your support on this one. It completely means the world to me. Like, you have no idea. It's hard to express it. But I'm so grateful for you taking the time to read it and share your thoughts and share with book clubs and friends and all the things. If you haven't read it yet, it's available everywhere. If you want a signed copy, you can buy it directly from us. Paddington Station has signed copies, and then it's available anywhere ebooks are sold. So, yeah.
You should mention too, or I'll mention because I saw that she's on, but Jennifer Ann, we get comments every week about the cover. Every single week about the cover. So thanks again.
To her amazing art, which is behind you now, framed on my wall too.
Right there.
There it is. I love it. I've been getting a lot of questions and requests about whether or not this might be a series. I don't think it will be a series, but when I finished it, I don't want to give too much away because if you haven't read it, it's a different story. But there were themes that I was trying to explore in this book, and one of them is just about kind of, like how do we try to edit our own life or shape a story, and can we and should we, and all those things. That I hope, if you read this, maybe it helps you think through that, and also how books have impacted our lives. But this one it's a little more open-ended. In my mysteries, everything kind of gets neatly wrapped up in a box. And that doesn't exactly happen in this book, and there's a reason for that. It's intentional. But having said that, I when I finished it, immediately had an idea of where I could go with a sequel. So there could be. That's not on. I haven't started it yet. I really try to follow where my writing energy leads me. So I think this one might just need to simmer out in the world for a little while, and then we'll see. But I do have an idea of where it might go. Let's see. So that's out and about. And again, just huge gratitude. Thank you so much for coming along on this one, on our first Sweet Lemon book. There are many more to come, and hopefully at some point in time, I'll be sharing other people's stories too. Hold On for Beer Life, the Sloan 5.5 novella, is coming out on May 3rd. This one is going to take place right after The Cure for What Ails You. It is ebook only. It's just a short. It's 100 pages, but I'm going to put in a recipe because
that deserves another one.
Yeah. That's coming out on May 3rd. I'm excited to share this one with you. And then I have a bigger Sloan book in the works too. So this is like a little appetizer, a little happy hour to tide you over until you're ready for a dinner beer. I don't know. Let's see. And then Book 15 of The Bake Shop is coming June 28th. Donut Disturb. This one is going to have a wedding in Lithia Park. And just a few weeks before the book comes out, we'll be having graduation for Sky Guy in Lithia Park. So I'll probably just be like, bawling and cheering and all of the things together. So that'll be interesting.
Wait,
right?
we have a question about beer.
Okay, what's our question?
Kara,
a beer recipe, a food recipe with beer in it. So something that you can bake with beer, not how to brew beer, right? Does that make sense? Yes, but it's got to have a little touch of beer in it, and you could also certainly tweak it if you didn't want to add the beer. Let's see what else.
The next slide is going to play a movie. Just FYI, it's the cover reveal again.
Oh, okay, that's right. And then,
yeah,
we shared this a week or so ago, but why not? Because I don't think this one is even up for pre-order yet, because this one comes out at the end of December. Book 16 of The Bake Shop. Muffins. That guy devoured these muffins too.
Yeah.
Did you ever go on like that afternoon? Muffin, but the truth. So good. So this one comes out, this will come out at the end of December, whatever the last Tuesday in December is. I don't believe that it's up for pre-order yet, but it probably will be in the next few weeks. So I'm excited about that too. I am currently as we speak, writing Bake Shop 17, which is going to take place at Halloween. Halloween 17, that's got a nice rhyme to it. I'm having a lot of fun. And the last few days have been like really stormy and cold. We had like 4 or 5 days of snow, which is very rare in April. And I feel like it's just a little like writing gift at the moment because I'm all in on the Halloween vibes. 100%. I'm glad you love the title and cover. Go ahead.
It is available for pre-order.
Oh, it is?
Did
you just check? It must have just come up. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't last week, but it is now.
Okay.
So it's right there.
Hey, there it is. So you can go pre-order it. I am working on some in-person events, hopefully, all things go according to plan for June, early July. So I will keep you posted on that. And, that is where we are at. So great to be back. I hope everybody has happy reading in the next few days. I hope that you have great dreams tonight about the multiverse and strangers looking and all of that good things. Lurking is what I meant. Strangers lurking on every corner. I will, what will I do? I will share out what we have planned for May. We're going to have a couple lives, but we're still waiting on some track schedules. So I'll keep you posted on that, and as well as events. And then happy birthday tomorrow to Nancy Grace Lankard. Happy birthday. Are you baking her a cake, Joseph? That's the question. Or like, what's her go-to? What's her birthday? My dad always wants a boysenberry pie. So yay. Happy birthday, Nancy. You will dream of Adam Driver. I approve of this message completely. Lynn, yes. Good choice with that. What was I going to say? I will keep you posted too in the collab group in the next, probably not in the next couple weeks because I've got a lot going on with, here's the thing. When you live in Southern Oregon, you travel a lot for a race that lasts, 50 seconds?
Well, yeah. I mean, for cross country, we'd drive 4 hours to watch a 16-minute race. And now that he has discovered he's actually really fast, he's part of the 4x4, number one in the state 4x4 relay team. And it's less than 4 minutes. So
yeah, and his run is like 50 seconds. Yeah. So 5 hours, 4 hours for 60 seconds. Egg custard pie, peach pie. Ooh.
Oh, that's the request. There you go.
I love it. Anyway, so yeah, we'll keep you posted on what's coming up. And in the next few weeks, that's what I was going to say. In the next few weeks, I'll let you know because I'm hoping, it might be a little later than that. I'm hoping that soonish I might have a draft that's ready for some early feedback. So I'll keep you posted on that. Yay. Well, this was so much fun. We have an amazing group of creative brains here. I adore and love you all so much. Oh, I see flashing. Are you doing a...
Well, we should just, we got to go. We came in with music, so we should go out with music.
Okay.
too, right? So-
All right. But you got to show yourself.
Oh, I will.
Okay, all right.
I got my dance
Okay,
going.
there it is. I'm like, wait a minute, I can see it. Oh, dear.
Yes.
I love it. Okay, on that note, happy reading. See you soon.